Some people may ask, how expensive is our hobby really? Many people have gone broke trying to answer that question. Others end up in cardboard gulags that would rival most professional cat lady hoarders, where the Pokewalls are starting to close in on you. But that's what actually gets you the true street credit in our hobby, ending up card rich, but cash poor. A wise man once said, unlike the stock market, there are no official prices in the Pokemon trading card market. So successful Pokemon card collecting requires some instinct for what is valuable. And today, I'm going to show you my instincts.
What did he say?
That sounded wrong. Today, I'm going to show you 5 cards that I think are buys right now. All right, guys, the first card on our list is going to be the full art Mew V from Fusion Strike. All right, guys, so this card is by far not the most expensive in this set, but it is 9th on the list. And at the current price, I really like this card. This thing last sold on eBay for $12.39. TCG has it for $16.58. I mean, as far as cards go for under $20, I really like this card. I'm not going to say that it's going to become a $100 card one day, but you just never know. It could be a $40 card, and if you get it now at the ground floor, you're almost 4xing your value, and in most stock markets, you would be seen as a savant for making a call like that. This Mew gives me vibes of like the Generations Mew, that Radiant Mew. I just love this artwork. It's simple, yet beautiful, and for all of those reasons, and above all others, the price right now, I mean, you could probably snipe this thing for a dime. You could get it for 10 bucks. Pro tip, go check out our Discord. I don't make $1 off that, but people are buying and selling in there all the time. Link is down below. You might be able to snipe this card in our Discord, and you would thank me for it later. All right, next card on our list, Metacham V alternate art from Evolving Skies. So I already know what you're saying. All right, he's lost his mind. Next video, let me go watch Joe Rogan. No, hold on a second. So this card is obviously not a fan favorite Pokemon, but it is an alternate art, and it is coming out of the most expensive set and arguably the best set that we've seen in the last however many years, and that's going to be Evolving Skies out of Sword and Shield. If you can get any alternate art out of the top tier set, the reason why I like it is maybe you can snipe it between $15 and $20. PSA 10s don't go for that much. The artwork is pretty sick. I'm not going to lie to you. Am I a fan of sausage thighs? Not so much. But it is, once again, an alternate art out of the best set. And what I'm saying is, if this price continues to just drag all the way up, it keeps climbing that ladder that no one thinks it can, the single values are going to naturally be drug up with it, regardless of what Pokemon it is or what artwork or whatever. And this just so happens to be an alternate art, one of the 17, but it is a very affordable one of the 17, and maybe you can get it for $17. Third up on our list, Lugia V full art from Silver Tempest. One of those cards, it's 10th down on the list, but it is a fan favorite. This card gives me vibes of the Lugia from Lost Thunder, right? If you remember it, it was kind of like more chrome looking, and it has a similar type of artwork. Silver Tempest is the newest set right now, right behind, obviously, Crown Zenith, but this card might have some room to grow. What I like about this card is you can get it for under $20, let's say 17, 18, 19 in mint condition. You can turn around and grade it, and the PSA 10s are selling for about $100. I see a lot of room in this card. This could be a $30, $40 card in 3 to 4 years. I mean, you just never know. Depends on how Silver Tempest does, you know, over time. But Lugia is always a fan favorite Pokemon, no matter what. So it does hold some allure because of that fact. And it's just, you know, it's a poster child for Pokemon in terms of just the Pokemon itself. So there is something to be said there. That's my third pick, Lugia V full art. All right, number 2 on our list, we're going to reach back to Sun and Moon, and we're going to go with the Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX card from Unified Minds. I already know what a lot of you are saying. You're going to be like, whoa, you can't throw a curveball on us like that. So I was kind of tossed up between this Latios GX Hyper Rare, because the Hyper Rare is far more rare and harder to pull than the Mewtwo and Mew GX. But I just kind of like the tag team card a little bit better. I like the mashup of it a little bit more. And at $18 and coming out of one of, you know, arguably one of the better sets in Sun and Moon, Unified Minds, I think it's a steal if you can grab it for $18. Now, you can toss it up between this and the Latios. They're right there. The Latios, if you can get a hyper rare out of, Sun and Moon Unified Minds for 16 bucks, also a deal. So there could be arguments for both. I just like this one specifically because I really, really like the artwork, and I'm a fan of Mew and Mewtwo in general. And these things, it's one of those cards. It checks all the boxes. All right, guys, last but not least, you forgot about this one, and it's going to be the Rayquaza Full Art GX from Celestial Storm. So a lot of people forgot about Celestial Storm. This Rayquaza GX Hyper Rare that you see right in the middle of the screen, this was a chase card for a long time. I tried my damnedest to get my hands on this card. It wasn't, it wasn't meant to be whatever. But this set has a full art Ray that's the same artwork. It's just a step down from the Hyper Rare. And this thing is selling on eBay. Last sold, I saw a mint copy, $18. TCG has it at $21. I think this card is highly undervalued, especially for the era that it's coming out of. These cards are never going to get any younger. They're as young as they're ever going to be right here, right now, while we're talking about them. And coming in at $18 and then being able to sell them for $160 in a PSA 10, that's talking to me. That's value right there, especially if you can grade one, for 15 bucks, 19 bucks, whatever PSA is at right now. Turn around, sell that thing. You can make an easy, C note on this thing. I'm not saying you would want to, because I would just throw it in the vault personally. But at $18, this is one of those cards that I think has the most room of the 5 that we're talking about today. And it's just, simple, but a dope artwork. This particular picture of it, it doesn't really tell the whole story. If you saw it in person, I actually have this card, and I think it's a way of grading. I'm not completely sure, but I know I have this card. It does have a lot of texture on here that you're not seeing. It's kind of just, this is just flat. But if you have this card, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Its outline is almost a little bit more pronounced and neon. This doesn't give it justice. This is a sick artwork, and you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you own it, then you know. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Just 5 cards to keep your eye on, okay? Maybe take your shot. If you're enjoying this content, guys, click all the buttons. If you're not subscribed, come on. Stop it. Okay. I'm going to see you guys on the next live for the next episode. Peace.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time to hit the button already. Do it now. What do you think, I'm dancing for free here?